Hello everyone, Whitey here. Happy Easter to everyone that celebrated, today, 1st of April, or, or anyhow. Today I thought about making a video regarding Bless. Anyhow, I have a rabbit in here and I will proceed to assassinate the hell out of it, if you would excuse me. She's already dead. She, because she wears a skirt. Our main piece of the video is I have another paper in here. That's how I do stuff, you know. I put it here. This is in no particular order, but there are about 5 to 6 things. First one should be I am concerned is that if I have to play it at all times, I know that it is some sort of theme park MMO, but I do not want to be concerned with playing it at all times. So that, if, for example, if I pause and don't play for about 2 months, and then I come back, the leveling and everything that became harder, or everyone, well, it is a fantasy scenario, so it's like everyone has the highest gear and I can't do anything about it and stuff like that. And for example, Black Desert handles that in a good way because it is a sandbox MMO and I can just go in there at all times and I'll be probably fine, because all I'm doing is gathering my money from all of my workers. I do some grinding and the game just keeps on going and it's all good. The second point I want to make is I don't want it to have a poor story. Like the main part of the game, it seems to be the faction war, and that is okay. That is okay. We can see that in World of Warcraft and it kind of works, but it needs a story for the surrounding world, and I think that they kind of have one because they are kind of forced to have one, but I wonder if it would be good or not. The third one is to have uninteresting repetitive quests such as dailies or whatnot, and to have no meaningful side activities. So it's like kind of not having the puzzles from Guild Wars or vistas as such, or some sort of achievement for discovering the world. Achievement, if you cannot do PvP, you might as well do that. The next thing I want to mention is that we may not have all the classes at launch. It's like I looked up on the website and they say what classes they have per race, and I didn't see any image for the assassin, for the mystic or whatnot. I only see those the basic ones, and I got a bit worried. Another one would be to not have it to be way to pay for convenience. A thing that I saw in one of the videos is that the game cash up is not necessarily pay to win, but it has some things that may be considered to pay for convenience. It's not necessarily very, very worrying, but it is aggravating a situation that should not happen. Just put in the cosmetics, that everything that I know regarding cash shops, they should only have decorations and other customization things, like just easy stuff, that we would actually want to buy. I'm making this video about a month before launch, and it's probably not gonna be in, but these things I'm afraid of, but they might be already in the game, I do not know. The last one would be to not have useful crafting. I don't necessarily do crafting in MMOs. I do them in single player RPGs, but sometimes not even then. For example, in Skyrim, I got a mod, I crafted my best armor, I made it finer and finer and finer, then I got the same type of armor and I put it on my follower and I upgraded that armor, and that was it. I didn't necessarily create anything except necessarily for potions, and crafting should be, you know, kind of like a side progression to the whole gearing process. I always wanted, for example, if I were at level 50 and I never did armor smithing or weapon smithing, I want to create the armor for my level, but since I am an apprentice in that perspective, you know, in that field, I want to create it but with more materials than normal. So it's like, if it takes 10 silver to create this piece of equipment, then ask me for 20, 30, depending on how far I am from the actual recommended level. I can put a breaking point, which would be a journeyman type thingamajig. You know, it's like here you stop. You have to be journeyman, and then you have to go to masterwork, and then you can do all the stuff that you want to do. You can't do masterwork stuff like that. You can't do everything under, and you would grow. If I make an apprentice level thingamajig, I get 2 points, and if I make a journeyman as an apprentice, I get 10, and then you do like that. But you know, this progression may be broken. It can be balanced depending on the eye. Those were my main concerns regarding some of the things in Bless Online. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.